Sure, video editing is fun for you, but are you actually ready to start getting paid for video editing? In this video, I'm giving you 5 questions you need to ask yourself before you pursue video editing as a professional. If we haven't met yet, I'm Colleen and I'm your video editor. In this channel, I teach you how to get a job as a video editor and how to get paid doing what you love. Let's dive in. Do you have your niche? There are lots of different worlds that require a video editor. Social media, weddings, sports broadcasting, documentaries, marketing, and commercials. And within those categories, there are different genres and missions that you could associate yourself with. Acknowledging what niche would make you happiest to be working in is a big step towards finding the right work and meeting the right people that will guide you in the direction that you want to go in. Do you have the equipment? While you don't need much to do video editing these days, you can literally edit videos in TikTok if you wanted to. If you want to pursue video editing professionally, you may need to actually invest in a powerful computer, a good quality hard drive, and some pro software like Final Cut Pro or Adobe Premiere Pro. Not only will this add to your credibility with clients, but you'll be able to connect with other video editors who use a similar software and learn more advanced techniques from them. Now, having said that, some clients don't care what kind of software you're using, as long as you're able to edit their video for as cheap as possible. You may be able to use this to your advantage. Go on Upwork or on Fiverr and look and see what the very cheapest jobs available are. Do they just need a very basic video editing job done that doesn't require a pro software like Premiere Pro? If so, take those jobs, do the edit. Now you've got a job under your belt as a pro video editor without even needing to buy the software for it. I recommend this because I know that big expensive purchases like a powerful computer, like expensive software, are things that really can hold people back from pursuing video editing professionally. And I just want to stress that while in the end you will need to invest in these kinds of things eventually, you don't have to start out with all of this big expensive equipment, but no jobs under your belt. It's important to start somewhere with whatever you're working with. Can you be trusted to work quickly? This is the big one. Since you clicked on this video, I am going to assume you may have clicked on it because you are not sure if your editing skills or your editing speed are up to par. How can this be measured, you might ask? How can you possibly know the exact point to which you can start being trusted to do work for other clients? Thinking back to my beginner days and my very first job on Upwork, I know that it was a flat rate. I talk about it a little bit more in this video if you would like to hear the full story of my first job on Upwork and why I took a job that was so cheap. But nonetheless, it was a flat rate. The important thing to remember there is that it didn't matter if it took me an hour to do, if it took me 3 hours to do. And in my case, that was incredibly helpful. I was still learning how to be a professional video editor. I didn't need to worry about what the client might think. As long as I did the job and I did what they wanted me to, it didn't matter how long it took. If taking a small flat rate job is gonna be the push that you need in order to start getting paid for video editing, do it. From there, you just grow. Video editing, like any skill, just requires you to do the work and do the experience in order for you to gain momentum, gain the speed, gain the appropriate shortcuts that you might need. But you need that work experience to help push you in that direction. And soon enough, you'll become a pro. Can you be a jack of all trades? Not that you should be. I cannot stress that enough. But I've been in this industry long enough to know that video editors are often clumped in with color correctors, sound designers, even animators. And so maybe you've got some good editing skills, but you're afraid that the client is going to ask you to do something you're not comfortable with, like color or like audio cleanup. Take these jobs. If you're anything like me, then the only way to learn is to put the pressure on you to look up very specific tutorials on what you need to learn in that moment and figure out problem after problem until suddenly you've learned a new skill. Color, sound editing, and motion graphics can all be learned and even mastered, all just in Premiere Pro. So if you're interested in me diving into these topics to make you a little bit more comfortable with all these areas, please comment below. Do you have anything to show for yourself? Just because you haven't had a client doesn't mean that you shouldn't already have sort of a demo reel for yourself, showcasing your skills. At the very least, you should have some passion projects sitting on YouTube for you to show the client, just in case they ask for it. But Colleen, what if my passion projects suck? When I got my first internship as a video editor, all I had to show for myself were some really cheesy slideshows from my old YouTube page. But guess what? It got me the internship. Video editing is an art form. No matter how bad you are at the start, video editors edit. That's what they do. So if you're sitting around waiting to be paid to edit before you edit anything at all, probably not meant to be in this space. Since you made it this far, please, if you don't mind, hitting the like button below and hit subscribe for more tips on video editing, creativity, and freelance lifestyle. Check out these videos next for more tips on getting a job as a video editor. Thank you to my team. Again, I am Colleen. I will catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one.